The roar of the engine, the gleam of the bodywork, the promise of open roads, that's what defines a BMW Z4. The latest 2026 model takes that promise further, with razor-sharp styling, cutting-edge performance, and a level of refinement that brings the Roadster into a new era. Today, we're diving deep into everything that makes the 2026 Z4 an exciting leap forward: design, engineering, tech, driving experience, and more. Whether you're a seasoned BMW aficionado or new to the brand, this video will give you a full tour of why this Z4 is turning heads, and why it belongs on your radar. When you first see the Z4 in person, the silhouette jumps at you. Gone are the curvaceous lines of the past, in their place is something leaner, more purposeful, almost menacing in stance. The front end grabs your attention with a large kidney grille that's more about function than flash, flanked by slim, angled LED headlights that narrow like hawk eyes. The long hood stretches toward the horizon, hinting at the powerful engines housed beneath. The profile is low and fast-looking, with a shoulder line that flows rearward into muscular haunches. And that retractable hardtop, it blends seamlessly into the deck, giving the car a crisp, coupe-like profile when closed, yet disappears in just 10 seconds to reveal the open-air experience we all love. At the rear, the taillights carve across the width in sharp strokes, and dual exhaust outlets are framed in a diffuser, a visual nod to the sports intent inside. BMW's designers say this Z4 looks leaner and wider than before, and they nailed it. It feels tuned to the shape of the wind, with no wasted motion. And that's not just for show. Aero elements like air curtains, underbody shaping, and an active rear spoiler are all hidden yet effective. Open the door and you step into a cabin where refinement merges with focus. Soft touch materials line the dash, carbon fiber or wood trim accents the center console, and the driver-centered cockpit puts everything close at hand. Sit down, and you're welcomed with supportive seats that keep you planted in corners but remain plush for long drives. There's an unmistakable balance between craftsmanship and purpose. Let's talk engines. The 2026 Z4 lineup kicks off with a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder in the S-Drive 30i, pushing out about 255 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. It's enough to haul the Z4 from 0 to 60 in around 5.0 seconds, which is plenty quick for most sports car fans. But the real thriller is the M40i, powered by a 3.0-liter turbo inline-six. With roughly 382 horsepower and 368 pound-feet of torque, it's a rocket ship, 0 to 60 in just 4.2 seconds, top-end thrills, and a growl that BMW M fans will love. Both engines feature a harmonically balanced soundtrack, and the exhaust note is sharper, with electronically controlled flaps that open under load. You can even choose between driving modes: Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, and each one alters throttle response, shift timing, damping, and steering feel. And yes, you can hear the turbos spool and the burbles on the overrun, making every gear shift a moment of drama. Transmission-wise, the 8-speed automatic is BMW's latest, with paddle shifters for when you want to shift yourself. Rear-wheel drive remains standard, ensuring that classic sports car character. For those craving more grip, there's an optional limited slip differential in the M40i. The chassis has also been sharpened, an updated double wishbone front and multi-link rear setup, grippy Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires all around, and a near-even front-to-rear weight balance. The result is razor-sharp handling, a connected steering feel, and cornering grip that'll put a grin on your face. If you add adaptive M suspension, the dampers stiffen up in higher modes, and the car tracks flat with body roll kept in check. But when you're just cruising, it smooths out bumps surprisingly well. It's a dual-personality machine, comfortable tourer or track day beast, depending on your mood. Stepping into modern times, the Z4's cockpit features BMW's latest iDrive interface on a curved 12.3-inch driver display and 14.9-inch center touchscreen. Graphics are sharp, The haptic controls are intuitive, and voice commands are radially improved. Want to adjust suspension or turn on lane keeping assist? Just say, "Hey BMW." Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, wireless if you're in the US, along with in-car Wi-Fi and over-the-air updates. Harman Kardon Audio delivers crisp sound, or you can optionally spec a 16-speaker Dolby Atmos system for spatial audio that fills the cabin. In use, this tech feels thoughtful and easy. It doesn't distract from driving, it enhances it. BMW has also added plenty of driver assist safety features. Standard includes automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. Upgrades offer lane keep assist, adaptive cruise with stop-and-go functionality, and a semi-autonomous Level 2 driving system that works well in highway traffic. The city speed active lane change is a nice touch too. It helps you drift into another lane with a quick flick of the turn signal. What about practicality? Sure, it's a two-seater with 10.9 cubic feet of trunk space with the roof up, and 8.9 cubes when down. That's enough for a couple of carry-ons or weekend bags, though the roof mechanism does occupy some space when folded. There's a pass-through so you can slide skis or a pair of golf clubs through to the back. Inside, it's a snug cockpit, but well appointed with enough room for two average-size adults, a good view out, and climate control that handles hot or chilly days without complaint. Long drives stay comfortable thanks to supportive seats, and extras like heating, ventilation, and even a heated steering wheel keep it cozy. Let's cover fuel economy. The 2.0-liter four-cylinder model averages about 26 mpg combined, meaning it's easy to live with on a daily basis. The inline 6 M40i scores around 23 mpg combined, a fair number for its power level. Regular gas is fine in the base model, and premium for the M, giving you a balance of efficiency and thrills. Pricing in 2026 starts around $55,000 in the US for the S-Drive 30i. Step up to the M40i and you're in the high $60,000 range, padding into low $70,000 territory with options like M Performance parts, enhanced audio, driver assist packages, dynamic handling, upgraded leather, and bespoke paint. That puts it up against rivals like the Porsche 718 Boxster, Toyota Supra, and the refreshingly potent Audi TT RS. Yet the Z4 offers strong performance, a richer interior, an open-air style, and a distinct character shaped by rear-wheel drive and sharp balance. In terms of competition, the Boxster remains the cornering king, with mid-engine mystique and precision. The Supra shares a platform with the Toyota Supra but is front-engine, all-wheel drive, with a very sporty demeanor. The Z4 sits between them, offering back machine engagement, class-leading features, and a unique identity in BMW's design direction. Between the three, it often comes down to experience, favorite exhaust note, cabin ambiance, badge preference, which all matter to the enthusiast soul. One of the Z4's trump cards is its convertible format. The hardtop drops in just 10 seconds, with the car going roof up or roof down at speeds up to 30 miles per hour. That's what makes an open-air roadster appealing. Sunlight, fresh air, the plunge of wind across your face at 100 kilometers per hour, 62 miles per hour. It changes how you drive. On rainier days, you've got a proper coupe-like shell for insulation and comfort. You get two cars in one, a closed GT for long runs, and a convertible sports car when conditions are right. Over on maintenance and warranties, BMW offers a 4-year, 50,000-mile basic warranty, and a 6-year corrosion warranty. Scheduled maintenance is available under prepaid plans, and BMW's connected drive and maintenance packages mean costs can be predictable. Insurance rates for a Z4 tend to sit in the middle of the pack, sporty, but not extreme. From a design and engineering standpoint, the Z4 moves BMW's brand identity forward. It may feel controversial to some. Gone are the soft curves of earlier generations, replaced by knife-edge geometry and a bold front fascia. But it feels of the moment, blending elegance, aggression, and sophistication. Inside, the use of high-resolution displays, voice assistants, and smart connectivity shows BMW hasn't forgotten that modern expectations matter. They've balanced tech with tradition, giving driving some soul behind the cockpit. And here's a story from the car community. At a recent Z4 launch event, journalists were given back-to-back hot laps, first on a closed track with roof down, then with roof up on a scenic route overlooking canyons. The consensus: the rawness and immediacy of the convertible lap was exhilarating, wind, sound, and adrenaline, while the roof-up canyon cruise demonstrated the car's true refinement, comfortable, composed, premium. Together, those two halves defined what this car brings to the table: versatility wrapped in performance. Bottom line, the 2026 BMW Z4 gives you a proper roadster experience with modern flair. It's fast, agile, and emotionally engaging, while also refined, well with it, and stylish. It lives in that sweet spot: serious performance for those who care, but also luxury and tech for the everyday drive. If you're looking for a sports car that connects you to the road, looks sharp, and adds a thump of modern flair, the Z4 delivers in spades. If you want track dominance above all else, the Boxster may still be the ultimate tool. If you want something more exotic and bold, the Supra has its own flavor. But for a complete package, drop-top driving with thrilling power, crisp handling, luxury, and brand identity, the Z4 stands tall. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 BMW Z4, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more automotive deep dives, test drives, and reviews. Drop a comment below and let me know which version you'd pick, the peppy 2.0 liter, or the throaty inline-6. And which color, interior, or optional package would complete your build. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next, where we take machines apart, inside and out, one car at a time. Drive safe, look sharp, and stay curious.